Welcome to Rybrook BMW Worcester, Adrian Reid speaking. Here, an unusual car here, 55 plate BMW M6 Coupe in Silverstone with black leather. Gorgeous looking car. This long time since we've had one of these to our hands. LV55XAW, two former keepers, 52,000 miles. It's got a lovely BMW service history. And looks a very nice car, just a little bit old for us now as a main dealer. Walking around the car, we'll start with the near side front corner. Really excellent. Tiny little mark here on the bottom of the spoiler. Doesn't look like it's had any paintwork around there, or if it has, it's been done very well. Bit of polish here. Couple of light chips on the bonnet, but nothing major. Some of these marks here, I think, looks like a bird's walked across it or something. So very nice, clean, level car this. Looking around at the front offside, couple of little stone chips down there. I would suggest it probably has had a bumper paint somewhere in its life before now, because they cover the ground quite quickly, but certainly very nicely done. Offside front wing looks perfect. The wheels got the polished alloys, slight curbing on the front wheel. A nice Continental tyre there, Conti Sport, which has got stacks of tread, probably 5 or 6 millimeters of tread there, all round. Lovely tyre. Looking down the offside of the car, dead straight, absolutely straight. Only some little watermarks here, no paint damage at all. Might have had some touching up just around the edge of here some stage in its life. There's a slight mark there with a tiny little dent on the rear, above the rear arch, which has been touched in. Again, looking at the near side rear, offside rear, beg your pardon, there are some slight scuffs and marks, but generally very good. Starting to corrode around the badge as well. But again, another nice Conti Sport tyre with a good 3 or 4 millimeters of tread there. Looking around to the rear bumper, lovely, all good. A couple of light little marks there which would polish. Tiny little mark there which would I can feel with my nail. You know, bearing in mind the car's 10 years old, it's excellent. I'd say it's probably had the bottom of here painted at some stage, bottom of the back bumper, but there's a slight little nick and scuff there too. Opening the boot area up, set of over carpets there, all nice. In fact, 2 sets of over carpets. There's the battery, all looks good down there. Locking wheel nuts there with all the tools and the key, etc. Warning triangle. Nice car this is, nice car. Looking down the offside, near side, I beg your pardon, get my offsides and near sides mixed up today. It's dead straight, lovely, can't see any dent masters or anything like that. The rear tyre, getting thin, probably like the other rear, there's probably a couple of mil on it, but you'd probably want to put a pair of tyres on the back of this car very shortly. So it's got the big 19-inch wheels. Again, this wheel just got a slight oxidation. It's a shame really, because the wheels are in really good order, but slight little marks on the spokes. Moving down the near side, it all looks absolutely fine. Front wings lovely, front near side wheel, again some curbing at the bottom there, just some oxidation again around these BMW badges, so you might want to refresh the wheels on this car. And a tyre, again, good 4 or 5 millimeters of tread there. Moving around, let's have a look inside the car. It's got sun protection glass, it's like the carbon fibre roof panel. If we open it up, pull the seat forward, very nice inside. Smells all good and fresh, doesn't look like it's been smoked in or anything. All the carpets are in good order. Looks very nice. Looking along the driver's sill, some wear on the rubbers there as you get in, and some marks on the kick strip, but in general very good. I'll list all the specification on the BMW website. It's £82,000 new, this car was. Some wear starting here on the edge of the bolster on the driver's seat, and let's just turn that, the radio's come on suddenly, and then some wear here on the bolster on the driver's seat too. There are 3 keys in fact to this car. Let's have a look. The car has covered 52,839 miles. Let's just start it up if we can. 11 miles left on the tank, so due for some fuel. And it's also showing, I think it's a reverse light bulb out. But 52,839 miles. Sounds lovely. On the information deck we've got on the servicing is, let's have a look, we've got let's run it down there, we've got statutory vehicle service June 16, brake fluid June 17, 10,000 miles for rear brake pads, 13,000 miles for fronts and 15,000 miles to oil service. So, you know, not a lot to do to this car. I have a service book here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stamps, last at Dick Lovett Bristol at 52,374 in June 15. It's currently MOT'd until, let's have a look, April 16. I've only got copies of the docs at the moment because we've had to send this away to the DVLA, so we don't have a registration document for this car just at the moment. The previous number was M600DGM. Shows 2 former keepers, M6 Coupe in Silverstone with black extended merino leather, piano black high gloss trim, TV function and Bluetooth. Got lots of old MOTs there too. So there we have it. Unusual car. Don't there's many nice ones of these around now, but this is certainly one. The BMW M6 Coupe, LV55XAW. It's Adrian at Rybrook BMW in Worcester. If I can give any help, please do give me a call. 07879 643 807. Thanks for watching.